I said in an earlier video that we would talk about flow control later on. Well, this is that time. Flow control uses something called windowing, and we're going to talk about windowing now. Now, TCP has the ability for receivers to control the number of segments that can be sent at one time, basically before it sends an acknowledgement of those segments. This depends, of course, on the buffer size of the receiver. If it has a lot of buffer size, it might make the window bigger, and if it has a small buffer size, it might make the window smaller. It also is determined by the reliability of the link. If it's getting lots of errors, it might reduce the number of segments it wants, the size of the window. It might reduce that in order to have less retransmission of bad segments. So here's kind of how it works. In this case, we started with a window size of 2, and the sender sent segments 1 through 50 over here, and then 50 through 100. So if each window was 50 segments wide, then we got 100 segments here. And now we have this kind of dead space going on through here, and so the receiver is going to change the window size to 4. So in the acknowledgement packet, or I should say segment, it's going to send a 4 in the window size, and in the acknowledgement window or acknowledgement field, it's going to send 101, meaning, hey, the next sequence number I want is 101. So it sends that back to the sender, and now the sender says, hey, the window size is 4, so I'm going to send 4 of these segments here. So it can get a lot more, and there's a lot less of that dead time here. And as long as the receiver is happy with that, it will continue with 4, or it might change it again. And it can change it dynamically. So it's a sliding window. We open it up, we narrow it down, we open it up, we narrow it down, depending on how fast this receiver can receive the data and how accurate that data is. And that is windowing.